first started to crack a whip out on the front lawn, people come out of their houses and wondered what on earth was going on, but after 6 years here they're quite used to him now.
My name is George Ackroyd. What I do, I flat whips, I paint pictures, make some furniture, I do different things. Well, I grew up in the bush. I had a pretty rough childhood. Oh, I don't know about rough, but it was hard. Yeah. Because them times things was pretty rough and tough.
I'm married to George. We met 29 years ago through mutual friends. He's a plant operator, he's an opal miner, he builds houses, he runs a shop. He's just so talented. Within an hour he can have a whip made, and he's just astounding. Yeah.
I was platting when I was about 10-year-old. I made my first whips. Well, the leather work was only just a bit of a hobby. It wasn't a business really. It was just something I used to do when I didn't have anything to do. And it's still the same. You know, if I haven't got anything to do, I might make a whip. But it's, I don't know why, I don't know. It's just something to do. It wasn't as a business, I didn't think. And it's still not. You don't build animals with a whip. The noise is to drive the cattle. And this is what the drovers and the cattlemen use. It's a 4-plat, heavier whip, spotted gum handle, made by a little lathe I have. I make the handles. Well, my opal mining started at Idling Ridge, but most of my opal come from Cooper Pedy, Mindy and Handamuka, because over there I worked dozers digging out opal. But in Lightman Ridge you couldn't use a dozer or anything like that, you had to hand mine. But we opened cut into these other places, and that's where we got a lot of opal. Well, it's sold by carat weight, and it's so much per carat. If it's poor stuff, it might only be a few dollars a carat, and if it's really good quality, I've seen it up to $20,000 a carat, black opal, but it's got to be really top quality. But a stone like that's worth $1,000 or better per carat, and there's 52 carats in that stone, plus the ring. I think there's about 6 carats in that ring stone, and they're both the same.
Well, I think when we opened a shop in Berrima in 1981, he hadn't mixed with people, and he worried about how he could handle talking to people and things like that, and so I sort of stayed with him for a few months, but then I stepped aside and could see that he was handling it really well, and the people liked that Aussie look and the way he was down to earth, and it didn't matter to him who he was talking to. He would be, perhaps they would be celebrities, but George wouldn't have a clue.
Well, my wife Betty, she's the best thing I've ever struck. She's the best part of my life, and it has been for, I think it's 26 years now since I met her. And we met over a piece of opal. She brought a piece of opal for me to cut for her, and the poor old piece of opal was no good.
George is a very talented man who has had no education, never been to school, self-taught, and he really just needed a lot of encouragement, which he didn't have in his earlier life.
I've got a bigger interest coming up now. I'm going to take out another claim out of Yarra opal again. Yeah. So whether it work out all right or not, I don't know, but you've got to give it a go, haven't you? better to be doing what you want to do than what somebody else wants you to do.